Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to jump on here and talk a little bit about a testimony of how um I started with way back when I first experienced something supernatural, something relating to God, just something that it's just like the most beginning of my walk, like something that happened to me, the first thing that ever happened to me, supernaturally. There we go. Anyways, I shared this in my church. I thought I'd start with sharing that here on my YouTube as well. Some background testimony here. Anyways, so when I was a little kid, maybe I was about maybe eight or nine. Um, I'm not sure of the age, but it was very, very young. And I used to go to the mountains with my grandparents. Me and my brothers and sisters, we used to always go down there, and there was a cabin, and we had water where we would go swimming. There was an arcade. Um, I don't recall the name of the place, but it's no longer there. I spoke to my brother about it because I was thinking about going back up there, but the cabins that we used to stay at are no longer cabins to rent out. So, but anyways, when I was younger, um, and we used to go up there. This was a year that my little sister was gonna come with us for the first time, and it was very scary for my mom to let her go because, she was the baby of the family, and she had, fears of just letting her baby go, I guess. And anyways, uh they she winded up okay. She let my grandparents take her. She came, and on this particular day, me and my little sister was playing on a deck, like a deck where the water goes out, where you can jump into the water. It was way over our heads. We both don't know how to swim. And I remember one day she was saying to me, she was very spontaneous, especially when she was younger. She was saying to me, let's jump in the water. She wanted to jump off the deck into the water. Okay. And I was like, no, you can't jump in the river. You can't jump in there. We can't swim. I said, let's go to the shore and we'll play in the water. Let's go to off the deck. I was trying to get her off the deck basically. And she says, okay. So we start walking back so we can go, swimming, that we're not going to drown in, you know what I mean? I don't know if she didn't understand the concept of how deep it was or whatever, but for some reason, while we were walking back, she just turned around and she went flying, like she just went running towards the off the deck, jumped right off the deck into the water. And mind you, nobody was around. It was just us. Everybody was sitting way, way, way up where there was chairs, but you're talking far, like, you know what I mean, a few minutes away. They can see us, but they're pretty far, you know what I mean? By the time they would get down there would be, she would have drowned. But anyways, I'm jumping ahead. But anyway, she jumped into the water, and I just remember my heart falling, and I was just like, oh my God, she did not just jump off the deck into the water. And um, I just remember saying, what am I gonna do? No one's around. I remember looking around real quick, like a quick glance, looked around, because, my heart was racing and I was really scared. And I said, oh my God. I remember I prayed to God in that moment, and I said, God, I need to save my sister. I don't know how to swim, God, but I pray that you will protect me, or you will save us. And I said, I can't live with myself if I don't jump in after her. I cannot watch my sister die. This was going through my mind. I was praying to God. I was really, really scared. But you know what? I said, I can't watch my sister pass. I can't watch her drown. So what I did was I jumped in that water. I jumped off the deck to try to save her, because the fear of watching her drown was more to me than myself, and for both of us to pass. I'd rather try and save her, and I prayed to God that he was going to protect us, and I trusted it. Jumped in, grabbed her. I can't explain to you how we survived. To this day, I have people thinking, it was an adrenaline rush. No, it was not an adrenaline rush. Something carried us to shore. I remember going into the water and going to grab her, and I grabbed her. I just remember sweeping her up into my arms and hugging her, and I was prepared to die, you know, for my little sister, and just to that she wouldn't be alone. And I just remember grabbing her, and I just remember something so light, something so remarkable. I can't even explain to you. You can't put into words things like this that happen. Something picked us up out of the water and pulled us up above the water and carried us to shore. I literally felt something carrying us. At first, yeah, we're going like crazy, with our arms, and we're trying to get out. We were struggling. And once we started to go under, that's when something came and picked us up and put our heads above shore and literally carried us in the water to shore, to safety, to where our feet could land in the sand, and we didn't drown, and we were fine. And by the time we got there, I remember looking back, and I remember seeing a light, and I remember the feeling of something carrying us. And I was just so thankful to God, because I know I prayed, and I didn't really think too much about it at the time because I was a kid, and I was just so thankful that I was breathing and my sister was breathing, that we were alive. But I just remember we got to shore, and I was just like, did we get how did we survive? How did This water was way over our heads, and we both couldn't swim, and it wasn't an adrenaline rush. There was no way that I was going to be able to carry her to the shore, to safety. There was no way. With my strength, there was no way. Especially, I didn't know how to swim. And I just remember trying and trying, and you know what it was? It was Jesus Christ. It was an angel. It was God. You know what I mean? We were saved. That's all I know. I don't know what people say, guardian angels. I just believe whatever, if it was an angel sent by God, or if it was God himself, Jesus, they're all in one anyways. But whatever, Jesus saved us that day, and I never forgot it. And it was the first encounter, and I just remember getting to shore, and my grandmother finally just got there, and my sister Tanya was there too, and they were just like, oh my God, oh my God. And they're like, you saved your sister. And I was like, no, it wasn't me. I don't know how I got here, how I got my sister out. And they kept on thanking me, and the glory is to God, and it will never be me. But to experience that was breathtaking, and I'm glad I experienced it, because it just makes my faith that much stronger. And if you have a story to tell, and people try to, dishonor that story, or try to change it, or change your mind about it, or give you, tell you that you're delusional, you're crazy, they're the ones that are crazy because they didn't experience it. And if you can't explain it, you know what I mean? Come on, it's definitely supernatural. It is something of God, okay? And God is very real. He's been working wonders in my life. I have tons of testimonies, and I will start sharing them, but I definitely want to talk to you guys about my first encounter with Jesus, and I thought it was very important to speak on it, and I hope you enjoyed listening. May God be with you today, tomorrow, forevermore, and never stop speaking the truth, okay? Because God is the truth, the life, and the way. And keep true, keep praying. God is there. He heard my cry, he heard my prayer that day. And you know what? I don't know if I was saved for a certain reason, or what was the reason I was saved, but I know that I do have a purpose here in life, and that God has something for me and for my sister. and for my family. And I'm just gonna keep on walking with God, and I'm gonna keep on having that faith. And that's what I got for you guys. Keep on standing strong with your faith, staying firm. There will be people that will try to tell you that it's not real. Don't believe them. Keep strong to your faith. Bye, guys. May God be with you today, tomorrow, forever, as He always will be. Amen.